Hello everyone, I am Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman, and welcome back to another stream of the Wednesday the Saturday... No, not the Wednesday. The Wednesday the Saturday the 8th of August. I'm sorry, I've had a long day. Hello everyone, welcome. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. I almost canceled the stream, but I was like, no, I gotta provide the entertainment for the evening. So, hello everyone, nice to have you all. Nice to have you all for a slower paced stream, hopefully, because yeah, I'm destroyed. I've been my voice is destroyed. First of all, I've been recording all day. I've stopped at about 6 p.m. After doing the audio mix for the next video, which is going to come out on Friday. So next Friday is going to be the next episode of Belleflore with everything that you're seeing on your screen right now. Very happy and excited to show this to you all because it's a shorter update, a quicker update as well. Since we've only had the last episode about 3 weeks ago, so I'm really glad that I'm done with another one. And then some super secret stuff is going to come. As you guys might imagine. So yeah, but for now we are gonna call the super secret stuff the Corvus contest, okay? just so that we are all in on the joke. Anyway, let me greet you all now that the music has changed. Hello Shane, hello Miss Shane, thank you so much for being a supporter for 14 months. That is incredible. By the way, since I'm seeing that you are a VIP supporter, it's a great time to tell everyone that is not a supporter or a VIP supporter to tell you guys that basically the POV of Kukulkan and the queue walkthrough of Kukulkan has been uploaded earlier today on the channel for VIP supporters, so if you guys want to check that out, you can become one. Anyway, let's continue. Hello Haydar, hello Mr. Duck, hello Osna, hello Fahrenheit, hello Yappa, hello Lee, and hello Nitro. Alright, so, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do this stream. Since the area is completely completed, I'm honestly completely unsure what I'm going to do this stream. The file is already locked in right here with Belleflore 11. So I guess that we're going to start work on Belleflore 12. If you guys are excited about this. Cool exclusive video for VIP supporters, worth to watch. Yes, exactly. Especially because in the past few months, I've started walking away from the early access format because I realized that it had a negative impact on the views since the beginning of the year. So doing without the early access basically allowed me to increase the views twofold almost compared to the videos that underperformed earlier this year. So I'm glad that I figured this out, and I am excited to see where it takes me. Obviously, we will still have to finish Belleflore before we get to anything substantial, regarding, you know, smaller projects like almost challenge projects, if you will. So, but yeah, I'm really excited to finish Belleflore and get to those, because that will be when the channel should take off and go into space, hopefully, so to speak. Shane, thank you so much for the 199 Great British Pounds. I don't know why I say Great British Pounds every time, but thank you so much regardless. Let me write you down, because yes, with a new part of the area, we have a new board since the last one has been locked in. So let me write your name down, sir. And let's put X1 as well. That way, if I want to do another thing like like the ganadores that we had right here, which is locked and loaded for Belleflore 11 and all subsequent updates. It will not move anymore, so only the people who have donated are making it on this. So once again, thank you so much from sorry, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. As I've told you, I've worked on the video for the entire day since like 6:45 a.m. this morning. It's crazy. Thank you so much to Legendary NTV, Fahrenheit Beats, Jeffman 2025, Chitafon, Shane, Yappa, Brice, Joshua, Sasha, Hendrik, and Grimdev. All right. Wow, what did my voice do? I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a weird stream, guys. It's probably gonna be a shorter stream as well because I'm really tired. I really need sleep. That way I might be able to knock down the new video and thank you Fahrenheit, thank you so much. And no, not farts in height. This is gonna be a weird stream. But there we go. Crap, I cannot. Dang it. Sorry, it's a weird stream. Thank you so much for the $1.99 US. X1, there we go. Yes, because it's gonna be a crazy couple of weeks for me next week. Next Saturday, actually, for everyone who might want to turn up, I'm doing a birthday stream on the 15th, even though my birthday is on the 16th. On the 16th, I will be at Bellward, so I will not be able to stream that evening, and it's a Sunday anyway. So, what is going to happen is that I will be making a birthday stream on the Saturday, on the evening. Maybe we'll try to make it all the way to midnight. That way you guys can wish me a happy birthday. That might be a nice thing. But basically, I think I'm going to do something along the lines of what I did last year, even though this time the game is not going to crash and I'm not on PS5, so it will not... it will not have any repercussions if the game crashes. But essentially last year what happened is that I toured my old projects, and since we're starting to have like a decent amount of old projects in Planet Coaster 2, so I was like, okay, maybe we could have a tour of every single one of them and kind of have a look back for the past 2 years at what I've been making in this game. And the donations are still rolling in. You guys are crazy. Joshua, thank you so much for the £5. Let's see. There you go. Joshua Galipo. By the way, I've always wondered, because I say it Galipo because it's obviously French. I would say that you have a French name, of French descent, I would say at the very least. But do you pronounce it that way, or do you pronounce it differently, like, I don't know, Galipieu, for example, something like that? I could see you doing that as an Englishman. What did you say? Sorry for pressuring you on Discord earlier. That wasn't my intention at all. Is there all the money you get for this work? I mean, this is great. Thank you so much. No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's just sometimes the pressure kind of gets to me because the really tough thing about this job is that people are very excited, and rightfully so. I'm very excited about what I do. So I am a fan first about this game and what I make in this game. You know, I make things for me first, if that makes any sense. Like, I make things for the audience that is me, in the sense that I'm my first fan, and you guys connect around those things. But all that to say that my expectations are, and my pressure, the amount of pressure that I put on myself is already quite high. And so it's not always pleasant to have other people that are not me, that I cannot manage, essentially, put some sort of pressure on me. Even as a joke, sometimes I kind of have a hard time dealing with that. It's not your fault, you know. It's mostly myself. Psychologically, I struggle with that. But yeah, I'd rather open a discussion about that, and yeah, that's all about that. But don't worry, you're fine. We're friends. Well, friends. Friends, quote unquote. You know, like we're not close, but we're friends we're friendly. That's the word I'm looking for. Fartenheit could be an interesting name for something that creates wind. Yeah, that should be a contraption for some wacky child ride somewhere, like child dark ride, something like the I don't know, something like Gangsta Granny or something at Towers, something of the sort. Not at home that day, but I try to stick around and say happy birthday. Thank you, Osna. That would mean the world to me. Perhaps wind is just God's force. Oh my goodness. And I'll let you guess what the rain is then. Anyway, I'm happy to contribute where I can, as it all helps. It does help, yes, indeed. It definitely does. Prepping a pechoton? What the heck is this? Is this like a peach with tuna then? Or am I mistaken? Sausageette! Hey! It's so nice to see you, man. I pronounce it in the most British way you could think of, but of course I pronounce it. I pronounce the O as O. Lots of my friends, funnily enough, mispronounce it though. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Not me though. Not me. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what you do with the content in the upcoming update and DLC. What DLC? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, there's only the updates. I don't know what you're talking about. Genuinely do not know what you're talking about. Anyway, there are two different options that I was weighing regarding what I wanted to do with this stream. The first one would have been the station for the Vekoma Boomerang, but I don't think I'm really into that. Because, of course, with that Wink Wink Corvus contest project that I will have to do, I cannot really put a lot of time into Belleflore, so I'm only going to be working on Belleflore for during the stream, is what I mean. So I think I want to start with a small project, much like what we did with the Skyfly at the beginning of the big wild water area. I think we should work on our second flat ride for the Mexican area, which is going to be the infamous Bailando, but in teacups form. And that teacups is going to be themed to dancing, as the name suggests. Bailando means dancing in Spanish. So yeah, that's not really the plan. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, that is big. I forgot how big that was. That's what she said. It's starting. But yeah. That is huge. Yeah, peach with tuna. Typical Belgian meal. Thought you knew about it. No, that sounds disgusting. I'm a guy who doesn't mix sweet and salty. I dislike it tremendously. So you will never see me eating that kind of thing. I cannot imagine the way it tastes, and it makes me scared to even imagine it. So yeah, I will ignore you from now on, miss, when you talk about peach with tuna. If wind is God's farts, then is a hurricane when it squeezes a little too hard and poop comes out. I guess so. Yes. I'm going by the end of the trailer, so I will be very surprised if there isn't a DLC. I don't know anything about that. I have no idea. I have no idea. Literally have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so excited for the Imaginary DLC. That was my favorite in the last game. No idea what you're talking about still. Okay, I'll ignore you from now on too. What are you talking about, Kayara? And welcome to the stream. Did you put something up there? Oh yeah, you were between those things. Told ya you should cancel. Nah. If I can help it, I will likely not cancel most things. And bonsoir indeed. How you enjoyed the 2 days at Europa Park, Kiara? Hello to my favorite friendly Frenchman. Hey, Tiger plays on PC. Welcome to the stream, man. First time chatting, but been subbed for a few months now. Well, happy to have you. Welcome to the stream, man. Or woman, that depends on what you are. I don't know, I don't want to assume your gender, you know. Regardless, welcome to the stream. Woo! My throat is like hurting like hell right now. There we go. Some water can help me alleviate the pain. Anyway, so my thinking was, I'm non-binary. Okay, whatever suits, whatever floats your boat. That's okay. You are a tiger. Is all I know. I think Frontier made Yang sign an NDA. What now? No idea what that is either. Never heard of it. Geez, that must be one ironclad NDA. I have no idea what an NDA is. I'm sorry. Is it a national national? Is it a coaster manufacturer? I'm sorry. I'm trying to make shit up. Oh no! I said a bad word. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be a wild stream. We're gonna have fun, guys. We're gonna have so much fun. Oh my goodness. Non-disclosure agreement. Nah, that's a weird thing. I don't think that's it. Just letting you know also, I can be quite blunt sometimes. Oh man. Well, they them. I can be quite blunt as well, especially tonight. I'm like, I'm in a weird mood after recording all day, and I'm National Basketball of Antarctica. That is it. Yeah, that is absolutely it. And there we go. My cable, my headset cable was under my National Darts League. Wait, that doesn't work. That's not an L. How far is your contest build, and are you making a video with it when the contest is over? Would be free content. It's not free content. The problem with the contest, I love the concept. I would have loved to continue it. I think I'm gonna have to leave it behind, unfortunately, with the other contest, the super secret stuff. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to leave it behind, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna have the time before September 6th, and I would still like to focus on Belleflore. I am not very far along. I've only done 3 elements of a coaster, which is not a lot. And yeah, I honestly am not that thrilled anymore. I was very, very thrilled when I joined the contest. And then about a week or two after, I learned about the new update. And so I was like, I think this is going to be coming at a bad time for me. So I started letting it go and focusing solely on Belleflore. And thank goodness I did that, because that way next week we're gonna have a new episode of Belleflore. But yeah, it's probably not gonna happen, is what I'm saying. Anyway, shall we do some building? It's a non-disclosure agreement. Never heard of that. What are you talking about? Something a company makes you sign in order to make sure you don't reveal any secrets. No idea what that is. Never heard of that. That sounds awful. Why would anyone ever sign that? Okay, so I presume it's allowed here then. Well, as long as you're proper and respectful. Yes, of course. Yeah. National Darts Association. Yes. Nathan's diabolical appetite. Who's Nathan and what is he? Why is he not stopping eating? What am I talking about? I'm so sorry. I think this must be entertaining for you guys, seeing me in that weird ass mood. Are you gonna go back and update all of the queue time board on Belleflore when the update comes out? So unfortunately, the boards are rectangular, so they do not work with my queue time thingies. You know, they're circular, as you can see right about here. So it kind of looks ugly, I would assume. Not that I know. but yeah, I will likely still do what I do here. I think it looks better and it works better for Belleflore. And I will likely start making different ride signs. Well, ride info signs. Bigger ride info signs that will include those new wait time boards. That way it'll look a lot cleaner, a lot better. Right now I want to stay with those because otherwise if I update everything it's just going to be super annoying to just go back and redo it all and update it all. It's I've done it already once with those boards, with those info boards, which is plenty enough, I would say. And yeah, I don't think I'll do it. Woo! So sorry, my mouth is getting dry, my throat is getting dry as well from all the yapping. Actors have to sign NDAs on film and stuff like that. Yeah, and then some Tom Holland crap happens. Yeah, I know. I'm much more of a Benedict Cumberbatch when it comes to that. If that reference speaks to anyone, would have been a pleasure to participate against you. I'm just missing some queue rooms, some supports, and some backstage stuff. Yeah. I would have loved to participate as well. It has been a while since I have done any sort of contest whatsoever, and it's a shame that I will not find the time. But I guess this is the unfortunate reality of making Planet Coaster and YouTube your job. It's sometimes you have to make a sacrifice for the sake of the well-being of your channel and your projects, which, to be fair, is already super fun enough. But you know, I especially wanted to make this as an olive branch for Corvus, if I'm honest, and I would have loved to extend that to him in that sense, and unfortunately, that will not be the case. So, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It's totally fine. I will live. I will live. Belleflore will live, and that's the main the main thing after all, right? Right. Anyway. Hey Blake, hey Anthony, welcome to the stream, guys. last ride on Voltron today was great, at least for us. One person out of our train just was able to get to the next spin after she got off. Saw her by coincidence at the entrance, leaving. She was, yeah. Weaklings. Wasn't there a circular one? I know it had aquatic theme in the update video. Something like that. I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I really want to theme my teacups to, you know, those red flamenco dresses that they have. I would really like to do something of the sort. Yanni Yapping stream, as always, as always. My custom supported Woody just hit 4,000 piece. It's looking beautiful. Lift hill is almost done. Yeah, it's so piece consuming. I think mine is a little over 7,000. Right, so if I place it here, I think it should be fine. Alright. Brother, that is huge. It's always the big difficult thing with teacups. Like, it's so big. Look at that. Look at how big it is. In a teacup, I can fit a helix and a zero gyro and a airtime hill for a Kuku can. It's kind of crazy. Seems the heat is getting to me again as I've started to yawn. Yeah, it is what it is. It's getting increasingly hotter. Apparently, we are getting a very warm Wednesday here. So that's great. We were really lucky. Today got front row on the first ride. Yay. Have to go again now. Fortunately gonna miss the birthday stream, but I will try to catch next week's stream. Yay! Yeah. Next week, as always, as all weeks actually, it'll be on Wednesday at the same time as today, as well as Saturday. So yeah, if you're around, definitely say hi. Right. So, do we like that? I don't know if I do. I genuinely don't. Wasn't there like... I know there was like a platformless teacups. Problem is I cannot move the entrance, so... I don't know. And even if it's smaller... Is this the right fit? Carousel is going to be for the area after that. Monteleone, we only already have one. What about the Skizzer? Oh, it's pretty similar. No, that's not great. Even with the platformless thing, like you can always find me the share code. I know where to look, but that would be very kind of you to share it to me. I think this is quite big, and I don't know how I can make this work. I don't know. Thanks. Wait, I don't have the free. There we go. Yeah. Poof. Ah, yeah. Wait, hold on. That's cool. Every time I do escape, I'm like, oh no, will it stop the stream? No, it's fine. Frontier Workshop. Biddy. That does not work. It's okay. I'll look it up. No, that's not the right thing. Dang it. My installs. I think it's older than that. I just need to find one that I've already downloaded, and I know I have like at least 2 of them. Yeah, there we go. So that's carousel, T-Gus. There we go. That's exactly where I need the entrance as well. So that might be a solution. Let's see. Flats, blueprints, source, frontier workshop. The only thing that's going to be annoying are those is it? Yeah, okay, cool. Those hold on, I'm going to use the controller to have a more precise placement. Those footers, I'm gonna have to find a way to remove them. I mean, it's still quite big, but I think it's better. And so my idea is to surround all of this with a planter. Let me think. We can put paths on those, can't we? I think we can. Boom. Right. Right. So... Bailando. There we go. I don't want those ugly textures. I know they're kind of great, but I'm sorry, Frontier. I just like plain old textures that I can theme myself. Okay, so that'll be the same. Oh, we can make different. That's fun. I know I'm higher in the air, yeah. The height of the village is gonna be that, so I basically based it on that. What do you plan to do with those lights? Well, basically, the same thing that I've done here. Leave them. As for the wild blue, I've basically put the water jets here to hide most of them. The only one that is not hidden, well, ones, there are 2 here, are those ones. Maybe that color might be cool. Okay. Frame area, that as well. That as well. In fact, make it all brown. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. And this, make it black. Right, so it does look ugly right now, I'll give you that, but trust in the process. My only concern is those, because there's a path right underneath it, so... It should go away? Question mark? I remember doing something about the terrain level to make it go away, but it does not work here. I never even noticed those floating lights when I opened the park file. That is why I let them in. What are your thoughts on the Bakunawa ride coming to Six Flags Great America? It's crap. I hate the project with a passion. I think it's a total waste of money. They could have gone with something much better because, you know, going for records, it's so like 2000 essentially. It's such a past thing that I really dislike it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, something like that. And we could have like a statue of a woman dancing here. Let's actually put that in here to make sure I don't forget. Well, Six Flags is all identity, has always been about records, to be fair, but it's just like, it's not like nowadays it's Six Flags and Cedar Fair all together. What record are they gonna smash? Their own? Like, it's so stupid. Do good layouts is what I'm saying. Woman statue. The floorless spinner train is cool, but that's one of only 2 things I like about it. I don't even know, man. You know, I'm tall, right? I'm really tall. I'm 195 centimeters. That's about 6'4" for you Americans out there. And to me, a regular Mac Extreme spinner, like Right to Happiness, for example, makes me already go like it was a floorless. Like I don't feel the floor. My feet are kind of dangling already. So, you know, yes, you have no floor, but the sensation is gonna be the same, I feel like. So yeah. Hey Anna, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you, that goofy editor? Welcome to the stream. How about Tor? I have no idea what you're talking about. Right, woman statue right here. How about Tormenta? It's pretty cool. It's just a tall dive coaster. I don't. You have to understand that I'm not an amusement park guy. I'm pretty judgmental of amusement parks in general. I don't really enjoy them all that much. I'm a themed entertainment kind of guy. All right, let's move those. We're gonna use the controller to get dead center. There we go. And we need a coaster support to mark the center. There we go. Right, so I did not realize it was that high. That's okay. So what I want to do now is basically use the exact same texture that I have on the ruins here that I've made basically the last thing I've made for the first episode that will come out next week. But yeah, that color looks nice, and I feel like it could do a great transition with what we're going to do in the village. And I really like that Bailando is also overlooking the village. My goodness, that goofy editor, thank you so much for the $5 US. Thank you, and nice how you are working on Belleflore with this amount of passion. Of course, of course. To be fair, like, it's really hard to do things like that without at least a single ounce of passion. But wait, what am I doing? No, that's right. I think I was moving the thing, but I think I'm also tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. That's okay. That's okay. I'm a little tired. That goofy editor. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh no, it's great. It fits. So you're gonna be in the next one of those, you know. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream, man. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the ruin thing. I really like the color of the ruin, and I feel like that sort of stone will transition with our sorry. Yeah, that's a nice height. I should get my my two dudes. Whoa. Where are you guys? I think they're underneath us, actually. Yeah, there they are. Whoops. Boom. Ah. Yeah, because that's not path, is it? Yeah, that looks good. That looks great. Ah, yes, and I have to remember that this is an extended right platform normally. So does that look? It may be, yeah. Maybe not, actually. I do not know. Wait, does that mean that everything is not centered? I am confused. What if I do this and this? No, still not centered. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to center it ourselves. That's fine. Our route to Tormenta in its past holder preview weekend and thought it wasn't all that special. Great ride, don't get me wrong, but not what I think of when I think Giga. I think it's just another dive coaster, isn't it? You know? I might have completely missed it, but what's the new donation board? It's not there yet, so right now I'm storing your donations right here so that I find a place for them. It's probably gonna be in the burrito restaurant. I'm right? This is not centered. Their flippin' flat rides are not centered, guys. Or am I? No, it's the flat ride that's not centered. Okay. You know what we are going to do? We're going to put this right here. Multi-select. Of course, this is not working. Burrito, sí. Me encantan los burritos, sí. Or is it me? It's not center. No, I think it's the game. I've got to do it with the controller. Right, so. How about this? Yeah, that looks right. Let's move that up once again. If Universal Studios came to your area, what themed areas would you like and what ride times? I would not like it. I notoriously hate IPs. Let me do my own park, is what I'm saying. Let him cook. Right, so that's probably going to be a 2.5. Even 2.5 is like very, very... Let's try to do 2.5, that's fine. It's going to be a long, long time, but that is fine. Let's read the chat while I'm doing that. I'm loving the new area. Thank you. Thank you. It's definitely elevating the level of theming of Belleflore up a notch once again. Which I hope is exciting for you guys, because that means that everything from this point on will be better and better. That's what I intend to do at the very least. I essentially want to make my way into like properly themed entertainment by the end of Belleflore. Not just an outdoorsy theme park, you know, which is what it is at the moment. And not only that, but with the hotel that will be coming in the third episode of the Mexican area, I think having an actual place to stay on site is going to change drastically how you guys view the park, but also how I view the park. Right now it's very much a day park, but it's starting to grow into a bigger experience. And by the end of the series, I want it to be that experience. It's always, well, it's not always been the plan, but it's definitely something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Any estimates on when the next episode will be out? It's gonna be next Friday. Wow. Hold on, where was I? Who's your favorite superhero? Wow. It's like asking me what's your favorite fruit. I don't know. That's a good question. I like a lot of them. Recently, I've become a big X-Men fan, but to choose a single X-Men is a bit impossible to me. So, frankly, I have no clue. Right, so make this one building group. Thank you very much. Also, is that a splash pad? Yes, it is! It is! You're gonna see it in the next episode. Working on the ridiculously huge teacups, hey? Yeah, almost. No, it's gotta... I hate when it does that. It's okay. There we go. I even used a reduced platform blueprint. That way I can have something that's a little better, hopefully. But unfortunately, yeah, those footers are still around, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of those. Burrito, yes, indeed. Oh, and welcome to the stream, Dirty, by the way. I wish I had the patience to do theming in an actual theme park, but I'm used to controllers, so I'm really bad with the keyboard controls. So I'm happy to see someone putting this much effort in a park. To be fair, I started with a controller as well, so if that can inspire you using your controller, definitely go watch things like Contasso Park, Serene Gardens, basically all of my old series before Belleflore. I started Belleflore on a controller. Like all this right here, that and that has been made with a controller, so it's not the tool, it's the creator. Just wait until there's a Clair Obscur theme park area and you'll be eating them words. I wouldn't like to see that. I feel like with how grand Clair Obscur is, it just doesn't work, does it? I don't know, I wouldn't see it working. Let's get rid of those. Ah, right. It's gonna be a pain, but it's gonna be worth it, guys. I'm sure. I hope, at the very least. How do you get your park done? So well done, sorry. My parks are so underdone and not well themed compared to yours. Patience, for sure. Patience has a lot to do with it. Having a lot of time helps as well. Since this is my job, it's pretty easy to do. And a lot of passion as well. Like, if you have a good idea and you're passionate about it and you want to see it through, then you have to pursue it, right? And you have to realize that Belleflore is right now at least a 2,000 plus hours project, and it's not going to stop. Like, it's gonna get bigger. It's probably gonna get in the 3,000 hours, sorry, ballpark. So don't watch what I do and expect to do the same, because a normal person cannot. Like, not in the sense that you cannot have the skills, but in the sense that it is not feasible for someone that is not doing this day in, day out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Try to do something more your scale, whatever that would be. Right, so Planet Zoo soundtrack, indeed. It's a crime to cut that soundtrack, yes. The evolution of Belleflore's theming feels like Fantasialand. Kind of, yeah, I could see that. There's a bit of that, for sure. Although Fantasialand has the unique topography of the place that Belleflore doesn't really have. I mean, it does have hills in some parts of the park, but you know, it's not like crazy to the sense that you have to wait. Hold on. I just realized there was a piece in the Viking sets that looked real good. Where is it? That thing. Yes. That does not look too bad. How about this? $50. That's pretty cool. Is the teacups part of the next episode or the one after? The one after. When I say next episode, for me, it's the one after. It's episode 12. Right now, episode 11 is complete, and it's all of this. All of this. Now we're attacking the Mexican village. We're tackling, sorry, the Mexican village, not actually attacking it. And that is going to be episode 12. Then there's going to be the hotel, which is going to be episode 13. And that's going to be the whole Mexican arc of our theme park. Bam, 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 bam. When is an update coming in the workshop? Next week. As I've said multiple times in the past, updates are coming when an episode, is coming. So, you know, be patient, wait for the episode. When the episode comes out, there's probably an update. Watch the episode because you want to support me and you're nice like that. And then go visit the park. Or better even, download the park and listen to the video while you're visiting what I've just done. That's even better. You know, everything that I do is like hundreds and hundreds of hours every single episode. So, a lot of support instead of saying, hey, when is the next update? You know, being nice doesn't kill. Hey Janafa, welcome to the stream, man. That's okay, Shane. Thank you so much for joining, and see you later, man. Is there going to be a water park in Belleflore? If yes, what is it going to be themed to? I don't know about a water park. I think that NDA is covering that, so I'm not saying anything about that. Okay. Time to continue doing that boring thing. On Sunday, what are you saying? Want to start a Planet Coaster and when yes, do you do? I have no idea what you've just said. Please reformulate what you're saying. I can't wait to get my grubby hands on this park and Six Flags if I'd this park. Hey, that's okay. You do you. As soon as it is on the workshop, you can do whatever you want with it. But of course, if you're doing a terrible job and Six Flagsifying, you know I'm gonna make a video on it. So if you don't mind the shame of being featured and dunked on, then yeah. Do so at your own risk. Belleflore is always inspiring me to continue my park. I recently scrapped a whole area. Hey, you're saying howl again. It's whole. W-H-O-L-E. Because it wasn't beautiful enough. I'm sure it was. It's very easy to be very harsh on yourself. Because, you know, you're your worst critic as a creative. Whatever the creative endeavor that is, you know, it's not only in Blanco. I know you want to make films, for example, Osna, and that's going to be the case with films as well. All that to say, you're always your worst critic, and sometimes it's nice to shut that worst critic up and try to look the other way and do things regardless, because, you know, doing mistakes is part of the process of learning creatively. And what is creativity but not a way to make us learn about our mistakes? You know, creativity is about trying. It's not about making things perfect. See you, that goofy editor. Thank you so much for joining. So where will you add the first fries in the park? Oh man, I've been waiting for this since day one in Belleflore. This is a friterie. This is a fry thing that we have, a typical thing that we have. How do we call it in French? It's a baraque à frites. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So this hamburger shop is going to be replaced by the fries. So I am buzzing with excitement for the fries. You have no idea. I've been waiting for this since I started working on Belleflore. What is an NDA? National Deutsch Anthem. Yeah, that is that's the one. Danish anthem, actually. The Mexican area is missing a yellow screen filter, so we know we are in a Mexican area. I view Mexico differently. Hey Philip, welcome to the stream. Hey, love your park. Do you have any tips for successfully overcoming heights using trails? Using trails, do you mean halving? Not sure what you're asking here, Philip. Would love to help though. This is boring, isn't it? It'll look good in the end, I promise. perfect fry spot indeed. I can't wait for next week to see what rides will be in the DLC. What DLC? I have no idea what you're talking about. People keep saying that to me, but I know nothing. I know that there's going to be an update. That much I can tell you. So by the way, I haven't really said anything about how I want to incorporate this, but essentially I want this to be like a giant bandstand where flamenco dancers are dancing, and that's going to be our theme. Essentially all of our teacups are going to be dresses that flow in the wind, and that's going to be great. And crap. Oh, come on. That crap, that piece of crap right here. It's not centered. It isn't. That is why. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Screw align to surface. This is like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I hate it. You know what, Dan? I think we're gonna do your technique, because I cannot go through all of this once again. I am done with this. There we go, square one. Yay. Right, so now I know why it wasn't centered. It's actually centered. It wasn't the ride that was a problem. It was the line to surface. Right, so it's not here, right? Just so I'm sure that is not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, I'm dancing on my chair. I need to go to the bathroom. There we go. Right, back to square one. I'm gonna have a go at the bathroom, and we are going to continue this. And we are back. We are back, baby. That is a weird stream, I'm telling you. Biddy biddy biddy. Did I miss anything? It really wasn't that good. The whole thing was just something as zero immersion, like a 6x themed area. Ah, that is not themed then! Yes, you're right. Frozen Fire. I am really happy that we are getting wait times in the next update. Are you going to add them to this park? Nope, I will wait until the next park to do that, because I have a very defined way of doing this, you know, and I don't want to do it differently. DLC. Right, dangerously large carrots. I know about those, yeah. GMO, there we go. GMO carrots. We need an out-of-context Yen channel for moments like that, yeah. Yeah, we've talked about that. You guys need to do that. Would love to. I would actually like proper love to see it if you guys were to ever do it. Right, square one. Let's continue this and make it straight this time. Hey Mushi, welcome to the stream. Sorry, what I meant was if on some days when you get up you just don't want to play the game, even when you somehow have to make progress in your park. I'm gonna be completely frank with you. There is not a single day where I don't want to play. I know that might sound weird, and to be fair, that might be motivated by it being my job and all that, but I genuinely do not wake up anytime and realize that I don't want to play. Sometimes I'm creatively tired and I may take a day off because I value my sanity, but I genuinely never ever have an issue with playing. I think it's such a gift to be able to do what I do. Not everyone is able to live like that, and I realize how lucky I am, and so I want to make sure that I behave that way. And so I'm always happy to play. It's very, very rare that I don't want to play, and I don't think in the past 2 years that I've had a day when I just did not want to play. I have had days, sorry, where I wanted to do something else, and usually it means that I need to recharge my batteries by, I don't know, watching films, watching series, playing another game, or you know, that kind of stuff. Going on a holiday, going to a theme park even, and wait, how am I going to do that? So it's 5. So I think every 6. 5, 6. That's 15. And if so, I will do it. But still, I will want to play on those days. Like there is not a single day where I do not want to play. There we go. That's way smarter. Thank you, Dan. Sadly, the teacups were destroyed in another earthquake. How do you feel about adding spinning dancers in the areas without teacups? That's gonna be a bit hard to do, I think. But there's already going to be a statue of one at the center. So I feel like it's not necessary, right? There we go, all straight. That's great. Yeah, I have to remove the sign here. There you go. And also those two blokes. Actually, no, leave them in. Are you gonna sell actual large dresses for you and all your own homies to wear in the gift shop? That is a crazy good idea. I'll definitely do that. If I remember, by the time I get to another gift shop. But I love the idea. I think it's an excellent idea. That was quick. Did you wash your hands? Of course. Dog getting a VPN was the best decision I've ever made. Now I only get Japanese commercials. That's funny. I might do an out of context Blanco YouTube video if I ever have the time. Sure, yeah. I would love to see that, Dan. I would be your first viewer on that. Jan just loves his job, so that's why he is always working so hard. Exactly. In fact, you know, it's always a cliche saying that, but if you find a job that basically is only pleasure, like a job that you like, essentially, you never have to work a day in your life. You only have to love the craft, well, in this case, literally the crafts. And so, yeah, it's very true. I love what I do. I'm so lucky to be able to do what I do, and yeah, I feel blessed, absolutely blessed, and it's only getting better and better as time goes on, because of course the channel and the amount of you guys are growing hand in hand. If the channel is growing, it's thanks to you guys. You know, I just don't spawn people out of the blue. You guys are joining the channel, and you know, there are new people every single day, every single week, and it's just like genuinely super humbling and super motivating for what I do, because that means that I'm not alone in what I do. I'm accompanied by like thousands of people who enjoy what I do, and it's very, very touching. Yeah. Are you starting to see the vision? I know I am. I definitely am. Can't remember which one it was. So let's just start another one. Anyone in the mood to pack for me? Holidays are over. Tomorrow morning it's time to go back home, and I absolutely hate packing. It is what it is. Having to pack is part of the experience, you know. Don't be sad because it's over. Be happy because it happened. Hey Marilyn, welcome to the stream. Bum, bum, bum. That is not what I wanted to do. Pulls, they make those pillars disappear. Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. I seem to remember that pathing used to do that. Nah, doesn't work. So pools, you say? Well, it's true, but that's also very big. My big question is, how did I do this? Can you turn off the right supports? Nah, I can't. I don't think. Nah. It is what it is. It's fine. It's a problem for future me anyway. It kind of looks like a mini Coliseum, but that's the wrong continent. Yeah. I mean, they're really arenas, so that makes sense. You know, entertainment, all of that. I see the resemblance. Oops. Okay. It's taking shape, I like it. Future you must hate you sometimes. Nah. He's fine. I don't think I will have to cover them. I think I'll find a way to... Wait. Hold on, because you're making me think of those tiny taggy stamps. but I have an idea. I can do this on my own. Pools. Create custom. Boom. Pool is too small. I know. I knew it! I knew it! Look at this! Yes! Oh, I get it. That was quite the evil laugh. Guys, you have no idea. I am literally... wait. It's not registering anymore. Why can't I move it? Okay, well, that's just stupid. Can I move it now? No, I cannot. Why can't I move it? Okay, well, that's just stupid. Okay, well, screw this. I'll find another way. Say, what about terrain? Aha! That doesn't work well, does it? I mean, kinda does. Wait, what if... No. Worth a try. What if the thing that works on the slide is water? No, it's not. Okay. Track under the ground? Yeah. It's not a bad idea. No. Hold me down. Okay. That's too big, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna do 45. Yeah, that's perfect. Things you do for teacups. That didn't work. Ah, crap. Congratulations, Fahrenheit. You've also made me laugh, so you can. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Terrain goes through teacups. There you go. That's something I didn't thought I would see. I didn't think I would see, sorry, I'm not speaking proper English. Right, so my theory is that if the base platform no, that doesn't work. Although it did work here. I think I found my solution. Yes. So I think that's what I will do. I'll have like planters with actual terrains in them. I didn't want to have terrain in them at first, but I think I'll have to. But then there's this. I mean, this will likely be covered with flowers and stuff, so... that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Nah, I won't hide the lights. This is a battle you cannot win. They may. We'll see. But I won't sweat the lights. So I think, since the height of those is like this, I can get rid of the lower ones. Another secret credit. Shall we call this one Woozbell? Yes. Yes, I like that. I mean, it is what it is. You know, experimentation. What time is it? It's 10:05, okay. To fall asleep to your voice. Help, it's 3 p.m. What can I do? Shall we continue the structure? I know what I will have to do. Although... No, I think it's better to have like newer wood. Wow, that was an autosave. Newer looking wood. So I think this shade of wood is like a proper shade of wood. No, let's do it with that thing instead. Let's copy this. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream despite how weird it is today. That's not going to be a possibility. Helps me figure out how to not do things in my park. What do you mean? What kind of things do you not want to do in your park then? About 250 for this. Also, didn't I miss a message from Dan earlier? Yeah. Any plans for Coaster Day your birthday next Sunday? Yes, I do actually. I have a. I'm going to go to Belleflore with my mate Hugo, Broccoli, and This Blows. So I'm really excited. And if anyone is passing by and seeing us, feel free to say hi. I would love to meet you. Those ride platforms, man. Ah, come on! Cooperate already. Bum, 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 By the way, I fully know that this will be a ride that the guests will never ride. go. I think the floor would be maybe not this one. Maybe this can stay brownish. Well, brownish, like this stone color. But this should be like, you know, like a dense floor. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna have to do a custom, you know, thing to go around to hide those. Basically a custom platform. I mean, this is a pretty cool spot for a flat ride, right? You have this view. And the views of the flat ride are great. I think it's well placed at the very least. Why are you kind of harmonizing with the music? Why wouldn't I be? One, two, three. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying stuff out. Just center it. There we go. Then you go back to. Oh, come on. The building group. It's already at 100. Okay. Don't procrastinate, Blake. Do it now. Your future self will thank you. Trust me, I was a huge procrastinator when I was younger, and I hated that. Nowadays, I thank myself if I manage to actually get anything done, really. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna leave it here for the stream. I know it's been a short one, but I did warn you, to be fair, that I was super tired with my whole day of recording voiceovers and starting the editing, at least the audio bits. So yeah, I'm a lot tired, but it is what it is. I'll definitely be back on Wednesday with a better mood, a better energy as well. Because honestly, right now it's kind of I just want to watch something before I go to sleep and just like sleep for like 12 hours. But yeah, at least we made a little start on Bailando, our new teacups ride. It's looking promising, honestly. I really like the look of it so far. I really like where it's going, and I cannot wait to see where we'll take it next. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for everyone who's been generous enough to donate this stream. It's very much appreciated, and it helps the channel a ton. So yeah, thank you all so much. I'll see you all on Wednesday, and until then, I don't know what. I don't know what. I'm a little lost this evening. It's okay. It happens. Anyway, thank you so much. Hi Fog, thanks for stopping by at the very end. And I'll see you all in the next one.